Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho has stated that this game is the most important of his Spurs managerial career so far. We are chasing our first domestic trophy in 13 years. This is the match preview, Tottenham Hotspur v Brentford. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. So it is semi-final day. Tottenham Hotspur take on Brentford. This is the match preview video where I'll be giving you the team news, all of the match facts and stats, the predicted lineup and my score prediction as well. Don't forget to put your score prediction in the comment section below. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Let me start with my favourite word on this channel, and that is trophy. Now, hopefully, 2021 can see Tottenham lift at least one trophy. Of course, our last trophy at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club was the League Cup. It was the Cowlin Cup back in 2008 when we beat Chelsea after extra time 2-1 at Wembley Stadium. Now, 2008, 13 years ago since our last domestic trophy. It is absolutely unbelievable. And when you think back, 1991, our last FA Cup, way overdue. League Cup, way overdue. Our last European trophy, 1984, way overdue. And 1961, you'd have to go back to for our last league championship as well. Way overdue. It's now 60-year anniversary since Tottenham done the double in 1961. So I'm hoping on Tuesday night, Tottenham get the job done. A comfortable win for Spurs. We go into the final in April against either Manchester United or Manchester City and lift a cup this year. A couple of days ago, I did an opposition match preview video with a good friend of mine called Pete, who is a Brentford fan, and he was very surprised when I said that this is probably Tottenham's biggest game of our season so far, because of course a win in this game will put us through to the final. Now, Jose Mourinho, in his press conference ahead of this game, said exactly the same thing. He said, in the perspective of the club chasing silverware for many years, I would say so. Jose Mourinho then went on to say, two difficult matches of course, but if we win, we get a trophy, which I think would be a very good thing for the club and the players. It is all about my club. It is about the players who want trophies. It is about the fans who want trophies. And this is the one where we just need 2 victories. Of course, we face difficult opponents, but we need 2 victories and need to look at the semi-final with this ambition, respecting a very good team who kicked a few very good Premier League teams out of this competition. The Tottenham team news ahead of this game against Brentford in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Tottenham will be without right-back Matt Doherty, who is suspended after being sent off against Leeds United in the Premier League at the weekend, while fellow defender Joe Rodon is cup-tied. 3 other players that are out for Tottenham. Giovanni Lo Celso is out with a hamstring injury. Gareth Bale is out with a calf injury. And Eric Lamela is also out. Jose Mourinho didn't give his reasons why. Normally when I do these videos, I look at the team's form, the opponent's form, see what they've been up to. Now, Brentford are 4th in the Championship currently. They have played 22 matches. They have won 11. They have drawn 8 and they have only lost 3 games. They've got a goal difference of plus 15 and they have 41 points. 6 points behind league leaders Norwich City. Now, I went to look the last time that they lost. And it is, you'd have to go back to the 24th of October 2020 for their last defeat in any competition. Last month, in the month of December, they played 9 competitive games. They won 6 of them and they drew 3, including knocking out Newcastle United in the quarter-finals. Brentford manager Thomas Frank has been talking in his press conference all about Tottenham head coach Jose Mourinho and said, I have studied football for many years and Jose is one of the greatest managers of all time, so it's a privilege to play against him. Thomas Frank then went on to say, I admire him a lot for having a fantastic career, but when the whistle blows, it's just another bloke standing in the dugout. I'm still pretty sure he also goes to the toilet sometimes. So, of course, today is the semi-final, Tottenham Hotspur v Brentford in the Carabao Cup. It is only one leg. It kicks off at 7:45 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now, how did Tottenham get to this stage? Well, in the third round, we were due to play Leyton Orient, but of course, they had a lot of COVID-19 problems in their camp, and we got a bye to the fourth round. We then played Chelsea at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We drew 1-1, and we knocked the West London side out on penalties. In the quarter-finals, we beat Stoke City 3-1. While Spurs have only played 2 games in this competition so far this season, of course coming into the competition in the fourth round, Brentford started the competition in the first round, knocking out Wycombe Wanderers. That was their first game in their brand new home. In the second round, they knocked out Premier League side Southampton. In the third round, they knocked Premier League side West Bromwich Albion out. In the fourth round, they knocked Premier League side Fulham out. And in the quarter-finals, they knocked Newcastle out. Of course, a Premier League side. They have knocked 4 Premier League sides out of this competition already. Let's get into a few of the match facts and stats ahead of this game. This is actually Brentford's first ever major semi-final in the club's history. They have got to an FA Cup quarter-final on 4 occasions, but they have never ever been in a semi-final in either the FA Cup or League Cup. The last time Brentford beat Spurs in a competitive game, you'd have to go back 73 years. It was on the 20th of March 1948 in Division 2, and Brentford won the game 2-0. There has been 41 meetings between Tottenham Hotspur and Brentford in the club's history, Tottenham winning 22 of them, Brentford winning 6, and 13 of those games finishing as a draw. The last league game between the two sides was back in December 1949, just over 71 years ago. The last 6 meetings between these two sides were all in the League Cup. Tottenham winning 5 of them, 1 of them finished as a draw. Twice meeting in 1992, Tottenham winning 3-1 and 4-2. Twice meeting in 1998, Tottenham winning both of those games 3-2. And twice meeting in the year 2000. 1 of them was a 0-0 draw, and 1 of them Tottenham won 2-0. What about this for a stat? In all competitions, Brentford have never ever won an away match at Tottenham Hotspur in 7 attempts, drawing 2 and losing 5. The game against Brentford will be our 16th League Cup semi-final, progressing from 8 of our previous 15 attempts, most recently back in the 2014-2015 season. We have always progressed when facing a non-top flight side back in 1970-71 against Bristol City, 2008-2009 against Burnley, and 2014-15 against Sheffield United. Brentford are featuring in their first ever League Cup semi-final, as I said earlier, becoming the 59th team to reach this stage. The last time a team reached this stage for the first time and progressed to the final was back in 2012-2013, Bradford City and Swansea City. Spurs boss Jose Mourinho has won 15 of his 17 League and FA Cup matches as manager against non-Premier League sides, drawing 1 and losing 1. His only failures were against Bradford City back in January 2015 with Chelsea in the FA Cup, and against Derby County whilst managing Manchester United in September 2018 in the League Cup. Now, we all know how serious Jose Mourinho takes these competitions, because Jose Mourinho is looking to become the 3rd manager to reach the League Cup final with 3 different clubs, after Ron Atkinson with Manchester United and Sheffield Wednesday and Aston Villa, and Ron Saunders with Norwich, Manchester City and Aston Villa. As I said earlier on in the video, Brentford have already beaten 4 Premier League teams in this season's League Cup, only the 2nd non-Premier League team to do so after Bristol City did it back in the 2017-2018 season, who were eventually beaten in the semi-final by Manchester City. So let's get into my predicted lineup and my score prediction. Predicted lineup, I'm going to go for a very strong team. I think Jose Mourinho has to get us over that line. He has to go strong, has to be putting out the best possible 11. Hugo Lloris in goal, 100%, our captain and our leader. I know Joe Hart has played in a lot of these cup games, but Hugo Lloris has to play in this semi-final. Serge Aurier right back. Of course, Matt Doherty is out suspended. Davinson Sanchez and Eric Dyer at the back. I'm hoping that Toby Alderweireld plays in this game, but I think that Jose Mourinho will play Davinson Sanchez. Sergio Reguilon at left back as well. And then the midfield three of Moussa Sissoko, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Dele Alli. I'm hoping that Dele Alli comes back. Dele Alli, of course, played in the Stoke game, and I'm hoping to see him back in this game as well. And, what a moment it would be for him to grab a goal or that most important or vital assist in this match. The front three, I'm going to go with Harry Kane, Heung-min Son and Lucas Moura. Please do let me know your predicted lineup in the comment section below. So, score prediction, I am feeling confident. I felt confident from the start of the season about this competition. Exactly how I feel about the Europa League as well. And I think that we're going to lift this trophy. I'm highly confident, certainly hoping so anyway. Praying that we lift this trophy and get the result on Tuesday night against Brentford. I'm going to go for 2-0. I'm going to go for Harry Kane to get both goals. I know that this game is going to be extremely difficult. Brentford haven't lost a competitive game, as I said earlier on in the video. You'd have to go back until the 24th of October. It was the last time that they lost a competitive game. Of course, they have put out 4 Premier League sides in this competition already, but Tottenham need this. And surely, this is the reason why Jose Mourinho has been brought to Tottenham, to get us over the line in games like this, in semi-finals where we've normally struggled, finals where we've struggled as well. We have to lift a trophy. We have to lift a trophy this season, and I'm hoping that the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, is the first trophy that Jose Mourinho lifts as head coach. A few further match details ahead of this game at Tottenham v Brentford in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. The game will kick off at 7:45 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, played behind closed doors. The referee will be Mike Dean, and the single leg tie will involve the use of video assistant referees, VAR. Should the scores be level at the end of the game, the match can go to extra time and penalties. We will be in our usual home colours of white, navy and white, while Brentford will play in grey shirts and shorts with red socks. This game is being broadcast live on Sky Sports, and if you'd like to listen to it on the radio, it is available on BBC 5 Live and TalkSport. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put your score predictions in the comment section below and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Brentford on Tuesday night. Fingers crossed that we can win this game and get in the final, which of course will take place in April at Wembley Stadium. Enjoy the game. Let's hope that Tottenham can get the win. Come on, you Spurs.